Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're looking at the product rule. The product rule is used when we have two functions that are multiplied by each other, hence the name product, and we want to differentiate them. So clearly here we have one function multiplied by another, two functions there, two functions there. Quite often the product rule is combined with the chain rule. They go basically hand in hand. Alright, now the textbook definition of this is you have to identify the two functions as typically u of x, v of x, or just u and v. So in the examples above, we would call, well, this whole thing here, u, that whole thing there, v. And in order to differentiate a function of the form y equals uv, dy dx is then u dash v, the differential of u multiplied by v, plus the differential of v multiplied by u. And that is something that you will have ingrained or burned in your mind in about a week's time. U dash v plus v dash u. So, examples. Alright. Here we have two functions. We want to do the multiple, well, we want to find out how to differentiate it. So, dy dx, I would always write u and v. U is x to the 3, v is the square root of x plus 3. Right. U dash is 3x squared. V dash is a little harder, but if you want to use the chain rule, or if you're happy not to, it'll be a half x plus 3 to the minus a half. Chain rule throws out a 1, so it kind of disappears. Alright, so therefore, dy on dx is u dash v plus v dash u. Once you set up this little 4 square here, you have all the ingredients required to carry out the product rule, and it's just a matter of subbing back in. So 3x squared multiplied by root x plus 3 plus a half x plus 3 to the minus a half multiplied by x to the power of 3. That there is u dash v, v dash u, and we don't have to go beyond that. It's product rule is really quite nice and easy. Alright, a little harder. Once again, we can quite easily see u and v. And normally we can see two products multiplied by each other quite comfortably. So this here is u, v, root x, x takes 7 to the power of 4. U dash is a half x to the minus a half. V dash is a little harder. Note that we're doing that by saying, really using the chain rule, thinking of the inner function, or sorry, outer, as u to the 4 and inner as x takes 7. So therefore the derivative of the outer is 4u to the 3. And the derivative of the inner is 1. So then when we multiply them together, we have 4 lots of u, which is x takes 7 to the 3 times 1. So that comes up there nicely. Alright, so I'm saying that product rule and chain rule are almost always combined. Last couple of examples we got lucky that it's just a 1, but next example we will not be so lucky. Alright, we haven't actually finished, so we're looking for dy dx equals u dash v, dy dx equals u dash v plus v dash u. And that's as far as we need to go. U dash v, v dash u. Alright, last example. U, v, 6x cubed, x plus 4x, that's just silly, to the power of 7. I didn't mean to write 4x in there. I just meant to write 4, but you know what? Let's just keep going. Alright, we're not keep going. Change it to a 2. Apologies. U dash is 18x squared. V dash we have to think about a little, because V dash isn't necessarily simple. We could expand it out a really long way. So instead we take it off to one side and think outer. Well, the outer is u to the 7 and inner is 2 plus 4x. That becomes 7u to the 6 and this becomes 4. So if we're going to combine them using chain rule, we have 7 fours is 28 u to the 6. So the 28 2 plus 4x to the 6. So that was what V dash is. 28 2 plus 4x to the 6. And then chain rule. U dash V is 18x squared 2 plus 4x to the 7 plus V dash U 28 2 plus 4x to the 6 multiplied by 6x cubed. And clearly we can combine some of them, but again, we don't have to. Alright, so product rule is that U dash V, V dash U. Important to set it up in U, U dash, V, V dash, and remember that using the chain rule combined could quite possibly happen here. Alright, thank you very much. Actually, don't go yet. Could you check your understanding with these two? First one and second one, in each case you'll have to use the chain rule. Good luck!